Good morning, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again on this Saturday morning. You guys remember the times where we would be sitting in front of the TV watching cartoons with an oversized bowl of cold cereal on a Saturday morning? Watching the Cartoon Express on USA Network? In a minute. Then what would come on right after cartoons? WWF. Not the WWE, fuck that. The WWF. And my older brother would try all of the moves on me. But anyway, this video. Crisis averted. No war with Iran. That's a good thing, right? Well, that depends on who you ask. If you ask the left, it's a bad thing. See, there's footage, allegedly, of Pelosi coming out of the war room the other day, happy. You could see Schumer, he's raising the roof. Pelosi, she was all happy. And I think that was because Trump had agreed to do something to and about Iran. As you know, they shot down one of our unmanned drones at the cost of about $130 million. So something's got to be done, right? So Trump had strikes ready. I think they were going to hit 3 different installations. Some reports say that the planes were in the sky, ready to roll. But Trump, and he had an interview. You can check out the footage if you want to. But he said that he asked his military advisors one question: how many people are going to be killed? And they said, we're looking at about 150. We're looking at about 150 halos. And he said, no, that's disproportionate. They shot down an unmanned drone. Nobody was in it. So for us to go over there and wipe out at least 150 is not right. It's not fair. It's not even. So he called him back. He said, no, don't do it. Abort. So calm down, liberals. Not a real abortion. You disgusting monsters. But he told him to abort the mission. We're not going to do it. So, of course, he's taking heat. You look at CNN and MSNBC, and they're saying how indecisive he is, and basically he has no balls, and he's not going to do anything. Why should he do anything? I'm glad he did it. I'm glad we didn't get mired in another fucking conflict in the Middle East. Have we not had enough of those? How long have we been fighting these fucking people? We haven't changed one mind. So my personal opinion, unless they kill or harm an American citizen or severely damage American interests, fuck it. Now, you're not off the hook for that $130 million. I'm gonna need $130 million to replace my drone. You're not going to get away with that. That's $130 million. We cannot let that slide. Now, we can do cash, or we can do some kind of economic sanctions maybe, but I'm going to have to get that $130 million. But Democrats were happy that he originally decided to do something because they know that would be the death nail. That would be the final nail, in their mind, in the coffin of his presidency. Because one of the main things he ran on, aside from building the wall, draining the swamp, and making America great again, was to keep us out of pointless fucking wars. We've been in a pointless war since 2001. Now, when we went over Afghanistan because of 9/11, once we whooped ass, we should get out of there. Now, of course, we should continue hunting bin Laden, and we did. Got him. But once we've done what we had to do militarily, we should have left. Now, smarter people than me are going to say, well, Jericho, there's a power vacuum, blah, 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 whatever. We did what we had to do. Let's get the fuck out of there. What stability are we bringing to that region? Now, I'm sure we freed some people, but in large part, this is a religious conflict. Religion is part of people's beliefs. You're not going to change anybody's beliefs by bombing or shooting them. Now, if somebody does something to us, yeah, we go over there, we fuck you up, and then we leave. If it was up to me, I'd pull all of our troops out of there. All of them. You're all coming home. But we've avoided another pointless and costly war. But they wanted it to happen to put a shit stain on Trump's political tighty-whities. They knew that this would be a major strike against him and could possibly cost him his re-election. Now, if it's military to military, you want to line up your tanks, we line up our ships, you put your planes in the air, we put ours in the air, and see what happens? Yeah, we'll fuck any military up on Earth. We could fuck up multiple militaries at one time if you want to play fair. That's not how it goes. How many times have we heard the word insurgent or IED? They don't play fair. They don't play by the same rules. And 150 people evaporated over an unmanned drone. I don't think that's fair. And I think he did the right thing. Like I said, we're going to need that 130 million, but we're not going to kill the Iranian people. Forget bombs over Baghdad. It was about to be tracer rounds over Tehran. Now, of course, we've all seen the footage of Death to America. Death to America! Stomping on the flag, burning it and shit. Whatever, fuck you. You wouldn't do that here. And that's fine. They can insult us, they can call names, as long as they don't hurt us. And I think a lot of us live our lives like that. You can say what you want. Just don't put your fucking hands on me. We won't have a problem. But if you touch me, I'm going to beat you from your forehead to your toenails. But of course, again, Trump is trying to keep his promises, and they don't like it. Oh well, if you want to know what side of the discussion to be on, just look who's against it. That'll tell you everything you need to know. Now, if Iran wants to keep fucking around, it's kind of unclear whether they're the ones who damaged those tankers. One of them sank. That's kind of murky. It's unclear who did that. They weren't our ships. But if Iran wants to keep pushing the envelope, and they end up hurting or killing Americans, that's another thing. If that was a military aircraft, a regular one with pilots, and they shot it down, yeah, there'd be a problem for sure. Something would need to be done. But it was unmanned. Nobody got hurt. I wouldn't say we're letting it slide, but that's definitely strike one. But the Democrats have been wanting to fucking go to war with Iran for the longest, since Obama was in there, before he was sending them pallets of cash. But I don't think we need to fuck with Iran unless they do something worse. Unless they harm us. Fuck them. They've been yelling death to America and all that crazy shit for decades. I mean, look, the Operation Iraqi Freedom. Is Iraq any different? Why don't we ask Saddam? Oh, whoops. We hung his ass. So I think the threat is neutralized. I don't think any person in uniform has a problem going to war or inflicting pain and destruction on another country. That's part of the reason they joined. But if you're going to have them over there on some bullshit, getting hurt and killed for nothing, then fucking bring them home. Who are we fighting? They're peeking over a wall, shooting some rounds, and running into a fucking elementary school. That's not war. So they want to fuck each other up? Nobody kills more Muslims than Muslims. So if they want to fuck each other up, let them. We need to bring our troops home, line them across the border. Remember that campaign, Hands Across America? Let's put troops across America, all around, every side. That's what we should do. But getting us caught up in another conflict in the Middle East over nothing? No, Trump did the right thing. Like I said, we're not letting it go, but that's strike one, Iran. Keep fucking around. I hope they don't. But if they do, we're ready for you. And of course, they're continuing to portray Trump as some mindless fucking sophomore dummy with his finger on the button. Remember Kim Jong-un? We were supposed to be in World War III with him, and nuclear war with him, because he called him Rocket Man and shit. What happened? Nothing. They've been pretty quiet since then. So I think this is another form of that, another tactic. We'll show you what we got. We'll show you what we can do to you. But we'll let you go. You know what could have been done. You know what we're capable of. We'll let it slide this time. Strike one. So I think this was another small victory for Trump. He didn't take the bait. He sat back and thought about it, and he made the right decision. Again, these fools are playing checkers, and this man is playing chess. All right, Saturday. It's my Thursday. Let's hop in this rat race for one more round, one more lap. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, utilize the PayPal link and the Teespring link to get your green gear. You still have time to order before the 4th of July. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.